Well, hello peoples of the internet, my name is Kevin and welcome back to another video. Okay guys, so for today's video, I'm doing another 24-hour readathon romance edition with the gang. We are doing it with Chloe from Books with Chloe, Jamie from Jamie's Library, and Caitlin from Kate Literature. We all did a 24-hour readathon last month and also a 48-hour readathon last month, and we've decided that we're going to start doing these monthly. We're going to do monthly romance readathons where we just read romance books. So if you guys ever want to join in with us, you can. You also do not have to read romance books if you don't want to. That's just what we do, but you do not have to follow the theme and read romance with us. You can just join in whenever we're going to do one. We'll be posting like usually on Instagram or somewhere, like we'll announce that we're doing one, so feel free to ever join in with us. And our next one will be the first weekend of June, where we're going to do a Pride readathon, which I'm so excited because I have so many LGBTQIA plus books that I need to get to, and obviously with June being Pride month, it's just the perfect time and I just cannot wait for that readathon. But anyways, for this 24-hour readathon, I wanted to stick with books that would work for the Asian readathon, because during the month of May, Asian readathon is also happening, which is hosted by With Cindy. So I definitely want my TBR to be focused on that. So I have a couple of different options that I have for books that I want to read. So the first one that I have is Permanent Record by Mary H.K. Choi. This is a book that Chloe absolutely loves. It's one of her favorite books. Mary H.K. Choi is also one of Chloe's favorite authors of all time, and I've just never read anything by Mary H.K. Choi. I also met her when I was at BookCon in 2019 and I actually got this signed, so that's amazing. I've just had it for so long and I've just never read it, so definitely need to get to it. I actually don't remember what this one is about, but when I read it, I will let you guys know the synopsis, because I don't actually want to know what it's about before I read it. I kind of just want to just dive in and go for it. Then another book that I actually have with me is Tell Me How You Really Feel by Amina Safi. And this is a female romance book following, I think, a cheerleader and then someone else in high school, and I think it's supposed to be enemies to lovers, and that sounds so much fun. I'm so here for that. Also, I literally love this cover. It's so pretty. So I might also try and read this one. If I don't get to this, I'm going to just use it for the Pride readathon that we're doing, because as I said, it's a female romance, so of course it works for that. So if I don't get to it in this 24-hour readathon, I'm just going to use it for the one that we do in June. So then the other two books that I have in mind for reading in this readathon are both ones that I have on ebook. And the first one is The Right Swipe by Alicia. I got this recently because Chloe read it in one of our previous readathons that we did, and I also know Jamie has read it and they both love it. So when they were talking so positively about it, I was like, yep, I want to read that too. So I ended up getting it on my Kobo and I'm really looking forward to reading it. What I believe this one follows is that it's about two people that work on competing dating apps, and then they end up meeting each other, I think, and stuff unfolds from there. And it just sounds really fun. Sounds like a good romance book that I'm just excited to get to, so might read this also in this readathon. And the other one that I have is one that I started in the last readathon that we did. So if you haven't actually seen the two readathon vlogs from the last time we did it in April, I'll link both of them down below so you can go check those videos out. And also I will be linking Chloe, Jamie, and Caitlin's vlogs all down below in the description. But anyways, the final book is one that I started in one of those other vlogs that I'm just carrying over for now, and that is From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. This is a enemies to lovers romance following these two characters who are figure skaters, and they literally cannot stand each other at all. Basically, our main female lead is struggling with her ice skating career, and she's kind of had like some controversies in the past, and she's just struggling to find a partner and like make it back into ice skating, and obviously that's her passion. And then we have Ivan, which is the male lead of the book, and he is like a very well-known figure skater. And then this opportunity arises where they can partner together for 1 year and see what they do in the world of figure skating. And obviously they don't like each other, so they're hesitant about it. But yes, it's also a slow burn romance, I've heard, so I am really looking forward to reading this one as well. Now, that was a very ambitious TBR because there's 4 books there. I really don't think I'm going to finish 4 books. I'm going to hope to finish 2. And I know I'm probably going to start with Permanent Record because I kind of want this one to be my priority, just because everyone has read it. Like Caitlin, Jamie, and Chloe have all read it. So when I'm reading it, I can just talk about it to them because all 3 of them have already read it. So I think this is going to be my priority. And then I'm not sure which other one I'm going to read, but we'll wait and see. So the readathon doesn't actually start until 7 AM tomorrow. So I think for now, I'm just gonna go chill, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when the readathon has started.
So we are here because we're currently doing, well, we're just starting a 24-hour readathon, a monthly romance readathon. And I'm here with,
Caitlin from Kate Literature, hello.
Jamie from Jamie's Library.
Kevin from Irish Reader.
Why are you laughing?
Because Chloe just like...
So the readathon has officially started. It's currently 12:30 in the day. Like, we started this readathon at 8 o'clock Irish time, so like 4 hours ago. We did 1 hour of reading sprints on Chloe's channel for her live, so I'll link that down below so you can go check that out because it's obviously up as you're watching this video. And then we kind of just took like an hour break. And then, did we? Kind of 2 hours really, because we took like an hour. I was having breakfast and everything before I went to reading, and then we ended up doing a Fortnite stream on Chloe's Twitch, which I'll also leave a link down below. And then we were meant to start reading. I just haven't been reading. I just have not been reading much at all. I did obviously start my book during the reading sprint. So I have started with Permanent Record by Mary H.K. Choi, and I'm 30 pages into it so far, and I obviously am not really that far into it to give like full-fledged thoughts so far, but I am already kind of liking it because the two characters have just had like their first interaction, and I think it's really cute and sweet, and I like how it has went. So going off that just first impression, I'm excited to keep going, and hopefully it's just going to continue, and I'm just going to really like it. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm going to jump onto a FaceTime call with the Powerpuff Girls and we can get some more reading done. I also am using a Powerpuff Girl bookmark from my cousin's Etsy shop, Artem of Aries. Use code IrishReader to get 10% off. Linked down below. And of course I had to, because I'm reading with the 3 Powerpuff Girls. So I had to use their bookmark so that they're always with me, even when the time zone separates us, you know? I'm gonna go continue my reading, even though I think my neighbor is mowing their lawn, which is not the vibe, but it's fine. I gotta get some reading done. Okay guys, so I believe it's like 2 something at the moment. So I have been reading a little bit. I also had lunch, and me and Chloe are still going strong. I'm up to page 75 now of Permanent Record. I feel like I haven't really read that much, but then when I think about it, I actually haven't sat down to read much at all yet. So getting to page 75, I'm actually kind of happy with that. So, but I want to talk about a moment that just happened in the book, because it was actually such a stunning moment. I really love the quotes and everything that was discussed in here, because this book is really talking about race and being mixed race, and I just really love the discussions that we're getting, the quotes we're getting. It's really, really good, and I just wanted to read out this one little moment. I can't tell you how many times seemingly reasonable people argue that Apu gets a pass because it's the literal Simpsons. But when it comes to my Muslim by proxy kinship to family, I barely know, or how people don't realize there's a Korean in their midst when I'm around. I can't organize my thoughts. I want to tell them they don't have the right, that they're not their people to clown like that. But I can't help but wonder how much my people are mine, if they'd claim me in the same way I want to claim them. I just really love that moment, and especially just the context of which it's in. I don't know if that's a spoiler to talk about what the context is, but it makes a lot of sense for what he's saying in that moment, and the conflict that he kind of just had with like some of his roommates. It makes sense. If you've read the book, you might know exactly the part I'm talking about. I am enjoying this book. It's definitely not 5-star vibes for me just yet, because I do think it has a slow start. But I am hoping that we see more of the main character interacting with the love interest, which I'm believing she's gonna be the love interest. So I want to see them together again. So we kind of had their meet cute moment at the start of the book, and they haven't seen each other since. So I'm hoping they obviously come together again and we get more of those moments, because I did really like their interactions with each other and like the banter, and you could tell that like he was really nervous because he really liked her and stuff, and I really loved reading that. So I really want that to happen again. Hopefully by the end of the day, I'm very close to finishing it, because I do want to try read a second book, but we shall see. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay up all night, because I am already feeling tired as it is. So I just don't think the energy is going to be there to keep going.
Okay, so I'm reading How to Pretend That You Like Your Friends, because I need some tips, because yeah, I'm kind of struggling, because no offense.
Where is this going?
You know what I was gonna say. But no, I'm reading Normal People, which Kevin hates for some reason.
I don't hate it, but it's just, obviously as someone who's Irish, this was just everywhere.
I'm just happy to see some like Irish representation. Anyway, but I am absolutely loving it. I literally cried. I'm obsessed with it. I'm only on page 72 though, and I'm already like just so obsessed. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's stunning.
Oh my god, it's so funny to see. from the other angle.
Hey. Hey. How's it going? How's the vibes? In my head, I'm hearing you all respond to that, so I hope you're all doing great. Anyways, oh, what is my hair doing? I need to get a haircut because barbers are now open again in Ireland, so I can actually get a haircut. Yes, yes. You can see my Minnie Mouse pajamas. Stunning. Anyways, I'm in a really weird mood right now. I don't know what has just happened. I was just like on my phone watching TikToks and I was just laughing away. I just got into like a really weird vibe then, and now I'm just like feeling things, you know? Anyways, I have read a lot more, well, not really a lot more, but I have read more of Permanent Record. I'm up to page 107 of the book, and I'm really enjoying it. One of the things that I'm really loving about this book, also, I just realized I never said what this book is about because I said I'd wait until I found out, but this book basically follows this main character named Pablo who works at this bodega, which apparently is like some kind of a deli. And basically he works there, and one day he's working there and then this girl comes in and she like buys loads of stuff and like she doesn't have her money with her and she can't find her credit card and all these different things. And then he suddenly realizes that she's actually this famous actress and singer, and he's like, oh my god, like she's here right now. And they start talking to each other, they get along really well, and then he obviously doesn't see her again, and he starts seeing her then all over social media and stuff because obviously she's really famous and stuff. Then they meet again, and that's where I am without giving any more spoilers. But it's really cute so far, and the thing I wanted to say is that Mary H.K. Choi writes dialogue so beautifully well. Like honestly, some of the best dialogue I've ever read is coming from this book. Like it makes the characters feel so real. Okay, so I'm on to page 129, and the title of the book, Permanent Record, was just mentioned, and that's one of my favorite things in books, when the author uses the title of the book in the actual text itself. It's literally such a chef's kiss moment when it appears. Also, I have been joined by a little friend. Say hello, Bella. Bella. Hi. Oh, she has an itch. Been there. Say hello to the vlog. Hi. Oh, oh, she really said I wanted to be in the vlog. Bella, can you please look like you love me, please? Cutie. Oh, that was so cute. Okay guys, so it's now 8 o'clock. I haven't really done much reading. I've got up to page 120 something of Permanent Record, but I've now moved to a ebook and also an audiobook because I'm reading From Lukov with Love. I have the audiobook and I also have the ebook, so that's what I'm about to start reading. I am 15% through it already. I already have like 85% to read, and with the audiobook that should help me, and I'm excited to read that one. I think I just needed a little switch up for the moment. I'll go back to Permanent Record a bit later. And also I'm sitting here with my mother dearest, and she's just watching TV while I do some reading. Okay guys, so it's actually nighttime now. It is oh my god, it's midnight. Just hit me that it's midnight and I have been doing so bad during this readathon. I don't even have anything to blame this on. I can only blame this on myself. I'm going to continue reading Permanent Record. I did get up to 29% of From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata, and I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely getting into like the whole setup for everything that's going to happen. The tension, like the enemies aspect of it and how much they like don't like each other is there. I'm excited because like the interactions we're getting from them, I'm loving it, because also, I've been watching obviously the Vampire Diaries, and I got like Catherine and Stefan and like how much they don't like each other, and I'm feeling the same energy. I'm feeling the same energy, and it's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to switch back over to reading From Lukov with Love when my eyes get too tired for physically reading. I'm starting to think I probably won't even finish a single book in this vlog, and that's concerning me, but am I gonna pull an all-nighter?
A few moments later.
I'm too tired to do that. I don't think I can. This looks like the exact same angle that I just vlogged like 2 seconds ago in, but I swear it is currently, oh my god, I can't even see, 3:30. I'm feeling very tired, and I don't know how I'm still going, to be quite honest. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm here, but I'm not. Exactly. I keep singing that. I'm just like, I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Dirok. Ein tak Tasha Gahalin. Tasha Gahalin means it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm also just speaking Irish. I'm on FaceTime with Chloe and I'm just like, I'm just gonna start speaking in Irish. So that's the thing that's happening. So I'll make sure to put subtitles so you know what I just said. So I taught Chloe some words because obviously we know that Chloe says exactly. She says stunning. And I was like, okay, let me think of like the translations. And I don't know what the translation for stunning is in Irish. I just knew wonderful, which is kind of the same thing. Like you say, oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's stunning. Like, stand by. And that's like intoc. So you can just go, oh, intoc. Like, it works. Stunning. Exactly, I think, is Dirok. I could be wrong in saying that, but I'm pretty sure it is. Or it's some sort of form of that. So like Dirok as well. So like, oh, Dirok. Like, works as well.
Dirok? Intoc? Wait, oh, sorry.
Yeah, you said it right.
Oh, did I? Okay, yeah, Intoc.
She's a multilingual queen. Oh my god, this focus. Gurav Mila. See, once again, Irish. Anyways,
What does that mean?
that means thank you.
Oh, what is it?
Gurav Mila. It's like an abbreviation of thank you, like you saying, oh, thanks very much. Like directly translation, that would mean, Gurav Mila would mean like, oh, thanks a mil. That's what that would actually mean, but it works as saying, oh, thank you, because I'm saying it like, thank you. So I have been reading, not a lot now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It got to a cute moment and things are about to happen, so I want to definitely keep going and see what's going to happen there. And then also with From Lukov with Love, I've gotten to 38% through the book. Obviously, like I said, I've been reading this on audiobook and ebook, and 38% stuff has been happening there, and I just ended on a chapter and I want to keep going with that as well. But it's been so long since I read Permanent Record at this point that I'm like, I want to go back to this to know what happened there, because this ended on a little bit of a cliffhanger that I want to go back to it. So we're just going to do that. But before I do that, Chloe was telling me, like, I was on my laptop and I was like, what am I Googling? Because I had Google up, but I didn't know what I was actually Googling. And then she was like, Google how to stay awake. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to see what WikiHow tells me to do to help me stay awake. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Stimulate your senses. So he said go wash my face. I don't have water. Oh, okay. I can do this. Okay, so.
Stunning.
Oh, I already feel so much more awake. That worked.
You're not even tired.
Okay, what's the next step? I'm ready. Oh, she's saying to go for a walk in the woods. We're not doing that. It probably isn't, but like she's walking in the woods. Oh, it's saying to eat. Okay, once again, I'll wake my parents, so we're not gonna do that. Okay, drink water. Can do that. I'm awake now. Okay, it says keep your mind awake, so me and Chloe need to have an intense conversation, I think. Okay.
Do you believe in aliens?
Wait, you have to reenact the pose with me. In position, ready to go. Okay, wait.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Explain further. Why do you believe in aliens?
There's no reason that it can only be us. There is more life forms out there. The government's just not telling us.
Zero.
Intoc.
Did you know there's actually, in university, I actually wrote this really interesting paper on Saturn. They have like an icy moon, and that is the most likely place that other life form exists, because that is the only other planet in our solar system that has water.
Oh.
So most likely under the icy layer, there's some sort of life form.
Now that's fascinating. You heard it here first, folks. Books with Chloe is an astrologist. Okay, apparently the next step is to take a power nap, but Chloe is very against this.
Definitely don't, because if you're already too tired, like, I feel like because it's 3 a.m. or whatever, it's too late for that.
It's too risky.
Way too risky.
Okay, then the next one, it says to look at flashing colours. I think if I turn off the light. Oh, not an ad.
The other thing I like about
Oh my God.
Not a StreamYard ad. I'm awake now. Okay, so we got to the end of the WikiHow, and guys, I feel so much more awake now. Honestly, that was amazing. That was so helpful.
I think the flashing lights was what did it.
Exactly. Chloe knows what's up.
Oh my God, never mind. Oh my God. Zero. Why do I keep forgetting?
You were gonna say it.
Intoc.
Yep. Stunning.
Do rock.
Exactly. Okay, so it's a little bit later. I still haven't been reading that much. I just also want to mention, because I realized I hadn't actually mentioned it, but if you're wondering where Caitlin is at the minute, she went to like this author literature thing in Auckland, and so she's at that, she's like meeting authors and stuff. So if you're watching her vlogs, I'm sure you're probably going to see the footage, and that's where Caitlin is if you're just wondering where she is in the vlog right now. And then unfortunately something came up for Jamie and she's just not able to join in the readathon anymore, but it's okay. Jamie is here in spirit. She is giving us the motivation to keep reading. I feel it. I can just feel it in my soul. Even though she is not taking part anymore, she's here, you know? And I can hear her saying, Kevin, read. And I'm listening. I'm going to listen to Jamie. So I'm going to go do that right now. Okay. Dia Yiva Karja. Since I've already been speaking so much Irish in this video, I might as well just continue it and speak a little bit more. So what I just said is hello, friends. Anyways, it has been... The readathon started on Friday at 7 AM and ended on Saturday. Today is Monday. Like 5 o'clock on Monday, and I am only now vlogging again. I went to sleep at like 4 AM. After like WikiHow really didn't help me, I ended up falling asleep. But I tried to do as much as I could. I think I got to 40% of From Lukov with Love, and I got to page 160 something of Permanent Record before I fell asleep, and I have read more since then, and I'm up to page 227 of Permanent Record. I've also just decided that I'm going to extend this vlog, so I'm going to end up finishing both of these books because I'm doing another readathon in a couple of days with my friends Jody and Kat and Kay, Chloe and Caitlin. We're all doing another 24-hour readathon, and I don't want to carry over the same books, so I wanted to get these ones done, so I'm just kind of extending this on. So of course the 24 hours has ended and I didn't finish either books, so 24-hour readathon was very much a fail this time around. But honestly, I feel like it was coming, you know? I've had 2 successful readathons lately, so it was just inevitable that I was going to have one where I failed, so love that for me. But having said that, I am on page 227 and I'm over halfway through the book now, and I'm not obsessed with it, but I also don't hate it either. I think it's like a 3-star book for me. It's just, I'm a little bit bored reading it. I kind of wished the 2 characters were with each other a lot more, because there's kind of this moment now where they're not together, and I'm kind of just like, okay, yeah, like I get it. And I like how this book is like tackling like depression and anxiety and like being lost in a world at like in your early 20s and just not knowing what you're gonna do, figuring out how you're gonna pay rent, all of them different things. I really appreciate that they're being talked about, because I love seeing those things because it makes it very relatable. At the same time, I kind of just need something, and there was parts where I was getting that, but it didn't last long enough, and I'm kind of like, okay, can we get back to that? And I love how the dialogue in this book, that's probably my #1 favorite thing about this book. The way Mary H.K. Choi writes her dialogue with the characters, it makes them feel so real and authentic, because the way they speak, like the 2 characters towards each other, is like something you would overhear if you're walking on the street or something. Like you would hear these kind of conversations. Like it just feels very natural. It makes the characters feel very 3-dimensional and real to me, which I love. Okay guys, so it's now Thursday and I've decided that I'm just going to stop the vlog here. I haven't finished either of the books. I literally haven't read anything. Have I? I don't think I've read anything more since I last spoke to you. I just really have not been in the reading mood. I've had a lot going on mentally that it's really hard for me to try focus and read a book when there's just so many of these different things going on in my head. And so I just decided that I'm going to stop. I don't want to force myself to read and like finish the books, because I think that's going to affect my reading experiences and like my overall rating for both of the books. So I'm just going to stop the vlog here and just officially claim that this readathon was an absolute fail, because I didn't finish a single book in this vlog. I feel like I read nothing, but I kind of did at the same time, but I don't know. I just don't know. Anyways, I literally have nothing else to tell you, because as I said, I've literally read nothing since I last spoke to you. So that's gonna be it for this readathon. I am hoping that during June, when we do our next one, I'm going to read a lot more and be a lot more successful. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Nonetheless, I think it's a very chaotic and random vlog. And yeah, everyone else's vlogs are going to be all linked down below, so make sure you go check those ones out. And that is going to be it for this video, and I shall see you all next time in my next video. So goodbye, guys.